not smoke and mirrors. This is a true reality that we face. I don't like hearing us being compared with East St. Louis. Trust me, I get it. But this is critical for our community. We can no longer punt, right? We have to face this.
The whole premise behind these meetings is obviously beneficial for our community. I think what's hard to gauge at this point is whether or not this community engagement and this feedback that's being gathered is going to move anybody to make hard decisions, because I think that's what it's going to take to make meaningful changes moving forward.
And when you say hard decisions, are you talking about to pay more taxes or to make cuts?
I think hard decisions in the sense of everything is connected, right? So we need to support teachers who are going to support students, and that's going to increase retention. And we need to have more faith in the system that they're going to support our teachers, they're going to support our families. So then if you have to address things like raising people's taxes or asking for a tax referendum, people are going to be more supportive of giving to a district that they have faith in and feel supported by.
So when folks were saying, oh, if they didn't put in the new Flynn, the field turf at Flynn, or replace that roof, or replace the HVAC, you could have paid teachers more. That's not true. I can't use this money to pay them. This money's earmarked for those specific items.
I think it is interesting to see how the money's being divvied up amongst the different buckets. So I think it's interesting to kind of see how they want to, I guess, throw tax dollars at it to solve the issue. So I'm looking forward in the next couple of weeks to see what that's actually going to look like number-wise and how that's going to affect, ultimately the people that are paying that money.
Do you think some type of increase in property taxes is the answer?
I would like to see maybe a little bit more look into the root cause of why the teachers are leaving, and see if it's actually all financial and salary based, or if there's other reasons that teachers are looking at leaving to go to other districts.
That there's financial risk and the potential for state intervention. Now, the only district in history that's been taken over by the Illinois State Board of Education is East St. Louis Public Schools. And to be fully transparent, they were taken over for a number of reasons. Finance is one of them. The other is extremely low test scores. The reason that we bring that up is just say it is possible. It's not out of the realms. We're nowhere near there right now. But at this time, it was tough. $265,000 is not a lot when your annual monthly spend is $6 million.
The solutions aren't just going to be the board or the staff, in their own world, from their own perspective, coming up the answers. If they could have, they would have, all this time. It's really more complex than that. It also wouldn't be helpful to come up with answers that the community didn't feel they had any agency, any voice, any say in understanding the problem before a solution is thrust upon them.
So this isn't just making the case for a tax increase?
Absolutely not, no. It started with making a case for, we are a public school system that is facing these particular challenges. Please be aware of them. The second session was, this is what it takes to run a school, because of course most of us, even I who've worked in a school, you don't always understand the layers of complexity, the costs of running it. And this session was about our financial realities and saying, here's some solutions that other schools have done. So that's why a sales tax or, referendums have come up. But the reason we didn't say, here's the answer, we said, which of these do you want to know more about? Which of these would you even consider? Which of these need to be taken off the table? And then we had a space saying, what other solutions should we be considering? What other ideas do you have? So it's a very sincere effort from the community to say, how, we have to grapple with this together. How are we going to resolve it? Because we need to resolve it. And everybody's voice matters. This is our community. We want it to thrive. How do we think we should go about resolving this so it is?
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.